Hello and welcome to Jay's Garden Antiques and to our Chesea Flower Show 2020 stand from our Worcestershire garden.
As usual, we spent the last year or so travelling this lovely country of ours, putting together Julia's eclectic mix of things, which we've been very proud to own for a fair period of time. Unfortunately, in these weird circumstances we find ourselves in at the moment, we decided that we would put together our Chesea stand for you anyway. And when I say we, I mean the royal we. The best way of carrying on is Julia's going to take you around the stand and talk to you about individual pieces as she goes. Thank you very much.
Okay, got a lovely substantial limestone trough on stone bases, flanked on either side with these Falkirk Foundry fluted urns, which are rather beautiful. Through the archway, scrolls to this lady who is so gentle and quiet. Just beautiful. And ahead of us, a copper pot, large chunky handles, rivets, same sort of size as the cheese vats and from France. It's really beautiful, this one. It's a shaped one. I've never seen one like that before. Rather special, I think. A Pullum urn, 19th century. A stone base. Then we have Ares, young Ares, god of war, the most gorgeous little sword with a spiraled handle held in his hand, ready for absolutely anything. Large Regency iron seat. It's really comfortable, this seat. It has rounded iron slats and a rolled back, which is very comfortable to sit in. Rather beautiful, state made, early 19th century. Roundstone trough, limestone. This is the smaller of two that we currently have. Always lovely planting, and probably the nicest water trough we've ever had. We've set it up with just a very simple copper spout. The sound is just lovely. It's a shaped D, fine cut, narrow walls, and I'm sure it was made originally just as a water trough. It's come to us from Herefordshire, Gloucestershire stone, I think. And here the copper cheese vat. Lovely instant pool with water in it. We've set it up with a bubbling centre fountain. It creates these wonderful circular ripples, very pleasing sound to have up near the house or close by. And round to our little seating area. I really love this millstone table. It's a sectioned one with an iron rim. Very simple. But do you know what? That would work anywhere, in a garden or on a patio. Just lovely. And a simple stone corner seat. Granite bird bath or fountain with the little frogs. It's a bit of fun. And here a large stone sink with put this outside a back door or under a tap for your watering can filling up, or you could even wash the dogs in it. Why not? But I quite like it just with a few pots, perhaps some herbs, or you could even plant it with some shallow-rooted alpines. Nice thing. And an English sandstone D-shaped water trough here. Beautiful planted as well. It doesn't have to be for water. We've set it up with a pump behind it. Works really nicely. It's lovely to have that sound. And back out through the arch at the back of the stand. These arches are beautifully scrolled ironwork, probably Victorian, the tops of them, and the supports on the side have been teamed with them, blacksmith made, to match. Works so well, I think. They're a lovely wide proportion, just framing, absolutely beautiful. And then this really huge trough on the back. This is Lancashire stone, deep and beautiful, top condition, fine cut, the lovely patina to the stone for planting, excellent, but for water too, because it's great depth. The sound would be lovely up against a wall or something like that. JP White figure composite on the corner here. It's very pleasing. And then to these blue steel troughs. Unusually we've got multiples of these, and it's very rare to come across something that's old in multiple. We've got 9 of them at the moment, and I think they work really well. Love the colour of them, but the heavy steel rivets and handles, and they're just gorgeous, slightly industrial looking. Lovely for planting, not for water. The water will turn a rusty colour, which wouldn't be nice. I've got 2 of them on the stand planted up. And then if you step back from this, the largest of the 3 arches, you can see just how lovely that is, and as an entranceway frames the water trough at the back there. You could put the 3 together as a run of rose arches, perhaps, grow roses up them. Or I saw some the other day, some arches planted with cercis, which was amazing, with their little flowers growing on the stems. And then to the bronze figure, Verrocchio's Boy with Fish. This is a larger scale version of the original, which resides in Florence and was made in the 15th century. It's a really nice depiction, this one, beautifully cast, and I like him as a figure in his own right. He's actually plumbed as a fountain, but either. So we've got him here on a 19th century stoneware base. It looks rather lovely. And then a very simple copper bowl, just with some water here. You could have a little bubble going on in the middle. It's just very quiet. Sit on the bench, enjoy a moment. And then back to La Sauce. We've really enjoyed having her in the garden just for a little while. She is so beautiful, gentle, quiet. She has bronze roses in her hair. She's actually made of bronze zinc. Miroir Frere in Paris, mid-19th century. And finally we finish with the English riveted copper. Nice little green one here, planted up. I can't get enough of these, I love them. They make wonderful planters, put them in little groups, make more of a feature of them. They're just the best. And so that's the end of our simple tour round today. If you would like any more detail on specific items, we are doing Zoom tours for individual people, probably for the next couple of weeks while the stand is still up in the garden. Hope you've enjoyed seeing our 2020 Chesea Flower Show stand in a rather different setting. But maybe we'll see you on a Zoom tour. But thank you for having a look.